Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to solve question number 5. The chapter which we are related with is final account, trading profit loss account with balance sheet. Now at the start of question we will see how many requirements we have to do. The very first thing which you will notice, it is trial balance. And how would we know? If total of both sides, total of credit, total of debit side, if they are given, this would be trial balance. It would be little more easy for us to solve the question through trial balance. Then we have prepare revised trial balance after preparation of profit loss account. So it means we need to calculate net profit and revise trial balance. Still, we do not need to make balance sheet, and here again we are going to make trial balance. Still, we will be waiting for making balance sheet. So here instead of asset and liabilities, we are going to make trial balance. Simple method is you will calculate net profit. Remaining all amounts would be transferred to trial balance, and we will not use any concept. If they are present on debit side, it means they would be asset or expense, you will post it to debit. If they are present on credit side, you will post to the credit side. Now second most important part is you need to make only profit loss account. Again, it means you do not need to make trading account. No direct expense, no direct income. What I have said, no direct expense, no direct income would be written over here. Direct we will solve a lower part of left page, that means for calculation of net profit. All amounts which you will write over here, except for these amounts, every other element would be posted to the trial balance. Just consider that it's a dustbin. The usable things would be entered in lower part, remaining all things you will enter to the right side. So in this way, this was the brief introduction of the questions. We are now ready to start. So let's start. The first thing is capital. Capital is not part of trading account. It would be transferred over here. So you will write capital. And why we are writing on credit side? As I have told you that if amounts are written on credit, that means they are liabilities or income. So you will transfer to the credit side. In simple way, if they are credit over here, transfer to the credit side of trial balance. 75200. Write down the amount on credit side. First entry completed. Next is building. Building is again not part of profit loss account, and it is written on debit side. So you will go to the debit side and will write building. Let's see how much amount, 60,000. Post it to the debit side. Next is furniture. Again, furniture is not part of profit loss account. It is written on debit side. So you will go to furniture. See how much amount? It's 12,000. Write down in front of it. Next is investment. Investment again, it's not part of profit loss account. 16,000 written on debit side. Just write down over here. It was investment. After which we have sundry debtors. Sundry debtor again, these are asset, not part of profit loss account, written on debit side. So here you will write sundry debtors. The amount is 24,000. Put 24,000 over here. Next, creditors. Yes, it is not the part of trading profit loss account. So it would be part of trial balance, and it has been written on credit side 36,000. Write down 36,000 as it is sundry creditors. Okay, so we have closing stock. Since it is part of trial balance, look at here, this is trial balance. It is part of trial balance, it means it would be written only once. So closing stock 4,000, not part of net profit. You will write over here 4,000 because it has been written on debit side. Closing one as was extra. Let's remove it. So closing stock we have written 4,000, and the next is gross profit. Please note it down. We have said we do not need to solve upper part. Answer is already provided. Since it is profit, profit should be written on credit side. So we have our gross profit amount is 32,000. Just post the amount. Alright, next is salaries. Yes, it is part of profit loss account. Salaries come over here. It's an expense. I think it was 10,000. Let's check it out. Salary is 10,000. Okay. Insurance, yes, expense 2,400. Since it is expense, you are writing it profit loss debit side. Amount of insurance is 2,400. After insurance, we have printing charges. Again, it's an expense. Printing charges amount is 7,000. Post 7,000 over here. Then we have advertisement. Yes, advertisement is an expense, and we will see how much amount of advertisement is 8,000. Post 8,000 over here. Then we have discount allowed. Yes, it's an expense since you are giving discount. Discount allowed amount is 1,200. Post 1,200 over here. After which we have discount received. This is, please note, it is written on the credit side and it is received. So it would be our income. Write down discount received. I'm using little abbreviation. You are not allowed to do that. 1,000. Write down 1,000. Then we have bad debts. Bad debts are considered expenses. Come at expense side. Bad debts. Amount is 500. Write down 500 over here. The last is interest received, 900 received. It's your income. So interest received you will write over here. I should write complete amounts as well so that you must not have any excuse of not writing complete elements. Interest received 900. Write down the amount. Alright guys, everything which was written in our question we have posted to their relevant sites. It's now time to calculate your net profit. First, we will take sum of both sides. Step number 1, 3 items were present over here. This is sum of credit side, and now you will take sum of debit side. Larger sum would be posted on total of both sides since larger sum was this 33,900, and same amount would be posted on both sides. Here you will write larger sum. Now choose the smaller side. This is your smaller side. Here you will calculate your balance, and you know that profit loss balance account is called your net profit. And how you will calculate? You will subtract smaller side from the larger sum. Larger is 33,900 and you will subtract 29100. So we have got our balance and check it out. This was your net profit 4800 and we have got 4800 of net profit at this place. Now next step was to brought down, and it was told earlier profit is not brought down over here. It would directly be transferred to capital side. Profit, as you know, that it's an income should be added to the capital. So here your net profit would be written and it was 4800. I will show you again. This was your net profit 4800 and you have transferred over here. Finally, we are now going to calculate total of both sides. So here we have got sum of debit side and we have these many amounts, and here you can see trial balance total 116000 and we have got 116000. In the similar way we will be taking sum of credit side and we have these three amounts, and finally 116000. This total has automatically been equalized and this would make sure that our question is okay. So here we may highlight it and we need to make a borderline as well. Over here we need to put border as well. So guys, in this way our question has been completed. You can see that this was your revised trial balance and we haven't done anything extra. Amount is automatically been equalized. Question theme was the elements which we have used in this profit loss calculation. We will not use these items to trial balance. Remaining all items we have put, if they were present on debit, we have written on debit side of trial balance. If they were present on credit, we have written on credit side. Total was automatically been equalized. And this is your net profit which we have calculated. It was 4800 and you can see 4800 net profit, and this is your total of trial balance which is given over here 116000. Both sides are automatically been equalized. I'm sure that you people have understood the question. I am requesting you to please revise and practice this question for 2 to 3 times. After practicing, if you still feel anything difficult, you are very open to ask and share your question through messages, text or comments. You can directly meet to share your problem. I will humbly be trying my best to answer your question instantly. So it's time to end our lecture. Thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.